Hey everyone, Jack here. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Talk Norwich City for a video I didn't really want to be making or expect to be making. I'm sure you've seen from the title and the thumbnail, Dennis Srbeny has returned to Paderborn on a permanent deal for apparently £1 million more than we paid for him. It was undisclosed when we bought him. Michael Bailey from The Athletic is reporting that we've got an extra £1 million for him, which I'll get onto later. But this is really sad because I think all Norwich City fans will look at Dennis Srbeny in a very positive light. He had a good role at Norwich City, very much respected amongst his teammates, scored some important goals during his period at Norwich City. I think he scored 6 in total, and considering he hardly ever started matches, that's a fairly impressive record, to be honest. Hardly prolific, but when given the chance, good in front of goal. And he now returns to the club in which we signed him from back in 2018. I really loved Dennis Srbeny as soon as we signed him. For whatever reason, I just thought he was a bit of a character. And through the years, as I got to know him through the sponsorship deal, actually, if you haven't already seen, we were the official sponsors of Dennis Srbeny. This is the sponsorship video we made when that was announced. Just when I thought it was, curtains for Daniel Farker, he comes up with this. Dennis Srbeny.
Yeah, what a man.
Dennis Srbeny pops up with 2 goals. The first one, fantastic.
I think we went to Cardiff, didn't we, 3 days later?
Yeah.
And were magnificent.
Dennis Srbeny master show.
Yeah, the White Drogba that
night. Scoring goals, we found a problem, so we went to Germany. There we found the answer. Srbeny. Dennis Srbeny, we all know, is one of the Premier League's finest footballers. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. We were dead proud of that. But Dennis was like the loveliest bloke, and I think that shone through when we did the podcast on Onel Hernandez, and Onel and Dennis shared a house for a little while, and Onel was like Dennis's best mate. They loved each other, and it just goes to show that team morale is really, really important, and we certainly had that last season and this season as well. I still look back at that game where Dennis scored twice against Cardiff in the League Cup as the turning point in our promotion season last season. I mean, we were really struggling up to that point, and it almost looked like a hindrance, that midweek game against Cardiff. I was fully expecting to lose. They were in the Premier League, we were in the Championship, and Dennis came on, scored an absolute screamer with his left foot, and then I think it was a header at the back post, and that turned our season around. Now, I'm certainly not saying that Dennis was responsible for our promotion, but his goals in that game certainly helped us gaining promotion back to the Premier League, where hopefully we will stay. It's looking unlikely, but he gave us a really good platform to do so. I think he was really unlucky at Norwich City. I don't think he was ever brought in to be the first striker. I think Dennis would have probably liked more game time, and I think that's a massive reason why he's going back to Paderborn. He's the kind of guy who wants to be playing football. He's very much motivated by being on the pitch. He's not a footballer who's happy to pick up a pay packet and sit on the bench, which I think is credit to him and half the reason why he is where he is in the game. I'm just really gutted, to be honest. I think that goal against Everton will live long in the memory of Norwich City fans, with that salute to the away fans. I wish I was at Goodison that day. Sadly, I was working. But that was a really nice moment from this season. Probably one of the highlights, except for the Man City game. So we've got all of them really nice memories. I wish Dennis all the best. It does now open up a debate about whether we need another striker. I would probably suggest we do. Timu Pukki is struggling with fitness. Adam Idah is, of course, well, looks stunning after that hat-trick against Preston, but we're going to need another striker. Josip Drmic has been out for a long time with a hamstring tear. So we've basically got 2 strikers on the books at the moment, fit anyway. Well, 1 fit striker. I fully expect Adam Idah to probably start against Manchester United, which is really exciting, and I'm sure he'll do a really good job there. I think Scott McTominay's out, and also Harry Maguire, so it's a good opportunity to go up to Old Trafford and hopefully get a positive result. But I'd love to know your thoughts on Denis Srbeny. What did you make of him? The icon, as we like to call him here on Talk Norwich City. And I also want to clear up the whole kind of... I saw a few people, not many, but there's always a minority, isn't there, that said we kind of made Dennis out to be this meme. That was never the case. All of the squad call him icon. It was never an issue. We spoke to Dennis like daily pretty much. And trust me, we would have stopped if it was annoying him, but he loved it. Them icon hats, I'm sure, will be travelling in numbers over to Germany with him. So yeah, Denis Srbeny returns to Paderborn. Really excited for him. It'll be a really good move for him. But it does open up the debate whether we need to sign another striker. I haven't really been following the January transfer window too much. I don't think there's been too much activity. Is there any strikers out there that you think's in our price range and also would be a good fit to Norwich City? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you've enjoyed this video, comment icon. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.